Well, it is the time of year for shopping, cooking, family, and holiday parties. It all sounds like a really great time.
But in a study conducted by the American Heart Association, their research shows that December 25th, 26th, and January 1st are the days with the most cardiac events of the year. Cardiologist Richard Kiel with UCSF in Fresno joins us now to take a look, to talk about how to keep your heart healthy in this holiday season. Doctor, thanks for joining us.
No, my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
So what kind of impact does stress have on the heart?
Oh, stress has a significant impact on the heart, both chronically in terms of the development of hypertension and other chronic heart disease, but also acutely, I think, with the development of certain medical conditions like heart attacks or acute coronary syndromes and strokes.
Doctor, talk to us a little bit about who is most at risk for heart problems.
Yeah, unfortunately, I mean, here in the Valley, we have just a high population of patients with multiple risk factors for heart disease. These are patients with diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, cigarette smokers, and patients who live or people who live a sedentary lifestyle who don't get regular exercise.
So what choices can people make to lower their risk of having a heart attack during the holiday season?
Yeah, no, we're not certain what causes an increase during the holiday season, but certainly some stress has to do with it. So this is a time when people tend to, enjoy themselves more than they normally would, eat more than they normally would, drink more alcohol than they normally would, maybe go out and try the new, snowboard or bicycle and overexert themselves. And so the biggest thing during this holiday season, I believe, is just to be mindful of the signs and symptoms of a heart attack. So if one were to experience any chest discomfort, jaw aching or discomfort, nausea and sweating, upset stomach, shortness of breath, to really recognize that that could be a heart attack and to seek medical attention as soon as possible.
It really does seem kind of like it's the marathon time of year, right? From Halloween to Thanksgiving to Christmas, then into the new year. As we, the new year will of course come with setting some, new goals for the year. What advice do you have for those watching right now as we head into a new year, maybe a good resolution for positive, good heart health?
Yeah, no, that's a great question. I think the most important thing is to really try to live a more heart-healthy lifestyle. So incorporating a Mediterranean-style diet, lots of fruits and vegetables, whole grains, less meat, less dietary fats. Really trying to get a regular amount of exercise. The American Heart Association recommends 150 minutes a week, at minimum, of moderate intensity aerobic exercise, which could be a brisk walk, a light jog, riding a bicycle at a good pace, avoiding certain things which can accelerate heart disease, like cigarette smoking, and trying to alleviate stress as much as possible.
And you had mentioned too about people getting a new bike or a new snowboard and overexerting. So if somebody is smart and picks up a new exercise routine, is it a good advice to just kind of take it slow, don't overdo it right out of the gate?
Yeah, I think it's important to really listen to your body. Try not to, none of us are as young as we were last year, and we're definitely older than we were 10 years ago. So try to an activity without trying it out first. If there's a question, if you're having symptoms of chest discomfort prior to this, probably not a good idea to start picking up a new hobby. Probably should discuss those symptoms with or with a cardiologist.
There's also such great news as so many people will be hitting the gym next month, trying to get fit into the new year, to not do it all in 1 month and pace yourself, right?
Absolutely. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint.
Right. Dr. Richard Kiel with UCSF, thank you so much for your time this afternoon. It was nice meeting you.